Hi there, this is Mark, and I am here in the yoga room at my gym. And I just finished a practice, and I'm reading from The Golden Present Daily Inspirational Readings by Sri Swami Satchidananda. Reading these for 365 days, and I've made over 300 and something videos now, getting close to the end, which is December 20th. So, this is a reading for October 29th, and the topic is Nobody can replace you. Divine will has no tinge of selfishness. Ego means selfishness. I, me, I am doing it for my sake. So whatever you will to do for your sake is egoistic and will have its own return. We have to face it. But without the ego, we would say, some cosmic power makes me work. The God in me motivates me. He sent me here and he is making me do everything. I am an instrument. He gave me everything. He may take it all back. Nothing belongs to me. Not even the body belongs to me. We should perform all our actions with this feeling free from egoism. That is divine will. Your conscience prompts you, not the ego. The conscience will always say, it's good for everybody. Don't even pray, let me be happy. Help me, make me good. Always think in terms of the cosmos. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu, may all be happy. So keep on dinning it into the mind, thy will be done. It's all for Jesus, all for Moses, all for Buddha, all for Allah. Use any name, it does not matter. Doesn't matter. All for the ashram, all for the cosmic consciousness. Nothing for me. I'm not even eating for my sake. I am eating because I have to serve. That should be the thought behind every act. The minute you begin to live that way, your life will be totally, totally different. You will enjoy supreme joy. You will not be affected by those petty little things. We should always roar like lions. I am that I am. I am joyful, ever peaceful. None of this nonsense will affect me. We must have that strength and courage, even if you act temporarily. I am a super yogi. For 1 week, you will see the difference. It's not just to be read or heard or preached. It should be lived. And you can live that life. Don't say, oh, that is only fit for saints. I am just an ordinary person. You are not ordinary. If you were ordinary, you wouldn't even be here. Nobody is ordinary here. No, even a thorn has a purpose. It has been placed here for a particular cause, and it is unique in its place. Nothing can be substituted for that. Nobody can replace you. You are unique in your position. Don't try to compare yourself with others. You are all important. Everybody is needed in this cosmos. Be proud of your existence. October 29th. This is a really great reading. Turning the Wi-Fi off because it started to pick up a signal. Yeah, I was curious where this is going to go, because sometimes I feel like we talk about, and he even did in here, the ego, being something that makes us think we're so important. And oftentimes in a lot of spiritual teachings we're talking about, rather than be so focused on the ego, the me, myself, mine, all of that, focus on the we, the cosmic intelligence, the divine source. So when he said nobody can replace you, I was thinking, well, that seems opposite. But then I like how he spoke about it here at the end, how everybody is needed in this cosmos, in this huge cosmic play. Everybody has a role, a purpose. And a big part of what yoga is about is learning how to discover and understand what is your purpose. What is it that is your significance, and what you're bringing here that is necessary, is needed. Maybe it's to learn how to bring things together, to bring others together, to help them understand who they are, and that we're all connected. Maybe it's to be a leader. Maybe it's to be somebody who understands how to pray deeply for others, is to serve. I mean, that ends up being the ultimate goal of a lot of the spiritual teachings, is how can we do what we need for ourselves simply for the efforts to be able to serve others, not to be self-serving, self-indulgent, self-centered, but to have it so that we're taking care of the body, the mind, and aligning that so that we can be able to share with others who are in need. Because there's always going to be that. You know, the world is, by its nature, there's a sense of, I don't know if it's out of balance. There's some kind of, I guess it's kind of out of balance. I mean, I would say in some ways there's a perfect, play going on, but there are things that are needed to help bring balance to different areas. And that's why we need each other. I mean, I know for myself, I have learned to strengthen my physical body, my yoga practice, my spiritual practice, but some of the other areas of my life, not so strong. So I need help with that. Learning better how to build a business and to do marketing and to do my finances and all that stuff. You know, that just has not been my forte, but it's beginning. I'm learning how to balance it, which is part of why I kind of pushed myself and knew that being in business was going to help strengthen those parts of myself that were weak. Rather than going on in life and feeling out of balance, overemphasizing the part of myself that I felt was already strong, I wanted to challenge myself and to bring in that practice and that balance with the areas in me that feel weak. And it's still new. I mean, I still feel like I'm working at it, strengthening it. It's going to take, how many years did it take for me to build a practice, a yoga practice on the mat? So it's learning how to have patience and conviction and, sticking to it. Sort of exactly like it says in the Yoga Sutras, what is a practice? And it's one that you can commit to for a long time without break and all earnestness. That's making a commitment to something that means something dear to your heart. So that's what this practice has been too, committing to sharing this, even though it's been challenging at times. So thank you for being part of this, and remember that nobody can replace you. If you start to hear those voices, you may have to go in a little deeper to see what's going on there. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.